headphones, okay.
Step 11 worm.
You gotta go with the headphones when we doing that.
Big O. It'll be alright.
So record. Now, just sync this up with that. Set my glasses over here. Now both cameras are running, but this one I had to go start that one. Then I gotta start this one, so they out of sync.
Okay.
So the way to sync them, we can hear the voices, but in post production or whatever you want to call it,
That's what
you got. So you'll see them three spikes,
Right.
so you can line it up
Oh, okay.
and turn that volume down on that. And well, YouTube. I learned all this stuff on YouTube. Yeah,
Right.
you know, YouTube, y'all.
Yeah.
So I've seen other people doing like interviews and stuff, and they always got the second camera.
Right.
Then out in post production, I think it's post. I don't know the words of none of this stuff, man.
Post-
I just be learning.
Post-production.
When I'm on the computer editing,
Yeah.
I can take that camera and zoom in on you a little bit
Uh,
before we crossfade back to this camera coming this way.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See,
Yeah, we're
editing.
Yeah, we're on a professional level now, man. Trying to get this money, babe.
But sir, I already know. I learned it, man. I'm trying to learn it.
So, man, what you been up to though?
Man, I got a couple of tracks. I'm recording a couple of tracks.
Oh yeah, I want you to drop. You know how to drop every sound that's in this, like 4 bars of the sound.
Yeah. Okay.
It don't have to be like the whole song. You can just loop it. You using Logic or
Yeah.
you use it? Okay.
Well, I'm in the MPC beats. But I haven't dumped those sounds in Logic yet. I've been going 2-track from the MPC beats and putting the beat on the Logic track, and then
The whole
coming
beat?
in doing and then coming in doing
okay.
vocals.
Then do it.
So I'm gonna have to learn how to
But can
do the
can
track
you-
out from you.
Yeah, track everything out separate, like the kick drum, the snare drum.
Yeah,
I'll show you.
yeah.
I'll show you on. That'll be the second part of the thing. But anyway, we supposed to start off with a with a bass guitar riff, man. I just did a practice like a pro. That's one of my series that I'm doing, and this is supposed to be the intro right here. So let's check this out. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? This our podcast, y'all.
Let's go, baby.
Let's play some bass in their face. Here we go, y'all.
Since you came to our channel, we'd like to thank you.
Let us know where you're from.
Hey, where y'all from? Where y'all from? Where y'all from, man?
Since you're coming to our channel, see what we do.
Let us know where you're from.
Big Mike Cross, the boss in the house, doing this thing on the bass guitar.
Cause you're coming to our channel, we do this for you.
Let us know where you're from.
Your man Tom Slick on the mic, doing what you like. Come
Subscribe
on.
to our channel and party with us.
We just having fun, baby.
Let us know where you're from.
Best dedication going out to all the subscribers. Hey, look, $50 man. Come on, man, join this thing, baby. So you get all this good wisdom and knowledge. Big Mike Cross the boss, we doing over here. Mr. Record, yeah. Let's go. The warm up. Funky fingers.
Just in case. That's just in case, man. Put this thing down, man. This thing make me tired.
Woo, you already know. It made me tired and I wasn't even playing.
This is just in case they don't know if you know. A lot of times people think, oh, he got all that equipment. He don't know what he's doing. You know, I produced a beat. That's one of my beats I did. Also.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Yes, sir.
So, yeah. The Music Recording Network. Yeah, I play 5 instruments, man, and I'm rusty on all of them. Trust me, because I've been running around, doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff, learning camera gear and stuff like that. So, building the websites, and
Yeah.
you can see the website running. This is the website we built and everything. It's 2 different websites, you know. So I'm not even gonna pull up the other one. So we're gonna just leave it on this. But we're gonna talk about money.
Yes.
Steps to earning online. Let's start off with the book, man. I'm proud of the book,
Hey,
man.
me too.
I got an ebook, man, that's out. So first of all, let me get rid of this bass guitar.
Right, yeah. With Mike,
Give me a drink
making
of water.
books. Mike doing books. It's an ebook now. You too. What does it make that money? Make that money.
For $14.99, man, you can download the book. I put my heart and soul in the book. What I tried to do was I tried to hurry up and write a book and go get straight to the nitty gritty. I didn't write a forward on the book. You know, the editor and what you call it, the editor and the people that's the publisher.
Right.
The publisher was telling me that you got to do this and you got to do that and you got to put a table of contents and all. So I did the table of contents. And the only reason why I did the table of contents is because you can click on the link. Like, let's say you're reading the book and you at chapter 5. So now you can just go open up the book, click on chapter 5, and it'll jump right to chapter 5.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I wanted to put the links in there, man. That was hard. I was like, this book. I built this whole website and everything. And
you the man.
And I couldn't get links in there. I got links going all through the websites and everything, and things you click on, thumbs up, and comments. I did all these links and everything. I couldn't do a link on a stupid little ebook.
It was funny though, because you was telling me that somebody else had done a book and published it, and then the ebook and all that stuff. And then when you went to ask them, they was like,
Yeah, man,
they didn't give you no info.
One of the things I wanna stress, man, is honesty in business. Honesty, man. You gotta know your lane, and you gotta be honest about what you can and cannot do, man. And I'm an honest dude. That's the first thing I try to do is, if I say I'm gonna do something, it's gonna happen. The ebook is done, the website is done, and everything. And I'm learning promotion, you know. So what you think about the YouTube growth system? Is the ebook actually comes with what you call it, a course, right?
Okay, is that's not the same course that you have online for us? Or it is.
Yeah, the YouTube growth system.
Okay.
So the YouTube growth system, the ebook is called the YouTube growth system, and it's part of the book. Gets straight into all the things you should do, all the things you shouldn't do. I know everybody, like somebody was saying, you know, did you buy those subscribers? I tried buying subscribers. I ain't gonna lie. I tried to buy subscribers, but I ain't buying on $355,000 worth of. I think when I bought subscribers, I don't know, for like $100 or something like that, I end up getting like 40 subscribers or something. I don't know. And then they took YouTube took about 10 of them back.
Oh,
you
no,
know.
see, yeah.
So I tried it again. So, but one of the things that the book talk about is when you buy subscribers, you just buying robots that's clicking the subscribe button.
Right.
So when you buying subscribers, you're not buying humans that's going to say, "Oh, I've been bought," right?
Right.
Think about it.
Yeah.
So you got the $80 or $90. I can't remember how much I paid. But if you buy a subscriber, you can't buy me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So let's say you got a YouTube channel and you pay somebody, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna subscribe to your channel and I'm gonna keep watching all your videos.
Exactly.
It don't work like that.
No.
It don't gonna work like that.
Wow.
It's a robot. It's a computer. Y'all know AI is real. Y'all know that, right?
Press it one time and they gone.
They gone. So what make it so bad is people don't realize, now that I understand the algorithm of YouTube, is that robot comes past and click on your video. Subscribe and probably play your video for like 5 seconds, and it's gone to do the job of the next person that it's supposed to do, right?
Exactly.
So that robot just told YouTube that I only gonna watch 5 or 10 seconds of this video. So it's telling YouTube this ain't a good video.
Right.
You know, you want people to see your whole video. That's the goal. You know, so the more robust go to your if you get, I don't know, let's say they're gonna give you 100 subscribers. Let's say 100 or 200 subscribers. So that's 200 robust going to. So now the algorithm says this must not be a good video.
Nobody really watching your video.
'Cause
Yeah.
everybody is
clicking and getting right up out of there.
Yeah, clicking and getting out of there.
Man, that can't be good.
Right. So I had did this perfect video, man. At least I thought it was perfect. And I put everything in the kitchen sink on the joint. I wanted views. I got like I don't know, $200 order of views and $200 order of subscribers.
Right.
On this one video, I got the thumbnail done. We're gonna talk about thumbnails also. And I was mad, man, because the video, it was a good video. I took my time and edited it. And I put all my hard work into it. And I put my money into it. This video gonna blow. I'm trying to make this video go viral, right? And it wasn't getting no views, man. And I noticed the views, I think it was like, views is easy. So if you get a view, I think views are cheaper, so you get more, like 1,000 views or something you can buy. So I purchased that. I think I bought 2 of them, so 2,000 views. And that joint stopped right at 2,000 views. And I'm like, what? So you got 2,000 views, and all through the video, because I got the YouTube course, right? The YouTube course is telling you, if you need help or whatever, leave a comment. Leave a comment. When people leave comments and thumbs up, that makes your video stronger.
Right.
So now YouTube gonna show it to more and more people. And this is a video about learning how to do YouTube.
Okay.
So everybody interested in this.
You think?
So I'm thinking, dude, I got 2,000 views and no comments.
Oh no.
What?
No.
Ain't nobody. I did a side video and people commented. And I'm like, I get about at least 5 or 6 comments.
Right.
You know, so I'm like, but I didn't know the algorithm, and I didn't understand it. You know, so in the book, the YouTube growth system talks about the algorithm. Am I saying that right?
Algorithm.
Algorithm.
Algorithm. Tomato.
That's why I don't supposed to be on the microphone. You know. But anyway, yeah. But your thumbnail, man. Let's talk, because the book, the YouTube growth system, the ebook, I don't know what to call it. It talks about thumbnails also, and the course. The course jumps down and do some stuff on the thumbnail.
So in the course that you did in your book, because I know in the course it mentions the thumbnail,
right?
But it doesn't actually show you how to create the thumbnail.
Right. Okay, so that's what we need to start at. And I've been waiting for somebody like you to say, you know, we need to do a full video, step by step, on creating a thumbnail and all the secrets of a thumbnail.
Right.
What makes people click? That's this. Doing YouTube, the #1 most important thing is the thumbnails. That's why Tahir does the thumbnails. Now I'm going to Tahir. I don't like the way you doing them new thumbnails now. But everybody else like them. So you can't go by me.
Okay.
I don't have no graphic skills. I don't have no graphic skills.
So when you see it though, you should like it when you see it. You said you don't like the way Tahir doing the new thumbnails, but everybody else like it.
Yeah, I don't like them, but it ain't about me what I like. You know what I'm saying?
It's about what the people that see it like.
Tahir actually, you want to move this over a little bit?
Yeah,
get comfortable, man. However you think, man, so we can float. This is not. We trying a new setup, y'all.
Right.
Also. But the thumbnails, it has a, you know, things change in time. You know, and I'm thinking the bright colors, you know, bright yellow, a bright red, you know, just like what we have here. See how that bright red is so bright, that popping orange. You want popping colors. This is the MC Sounds World's Largest Rap Contest website. So colors is the #1 thing. You want things popping out at you. You know, see how that green, the green is the thumbnail. And one thing that I was trying to explain to people, your links is always a bright blue. That's like industry standards.
Right.
So I didn't want to change that. But anyway, yeah, we need to do a video.
Yep, actually showing us step by step
by doing the thumbnails.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be a challenge for me.
Okay.
Because I haven't done any thumbnails in almost 2 or 3 years to hear
doing them all. Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the video, and then I'm gonna have to go to here and say, "Is this okay?"
Yeah, that's where I'm at now. I want to create or learn, and I know I can Google.
Mhm.
Everybody say,
Yeah, but it's a certain technique that I want all the people to understand, because I paid $1,200 for a YouTube channel, and $1,200 for the YouTube course, and I bought another course for $600. That's in the book also.
Right.
And neither one of them, they just touched on.
Okay, they didn't even illustrate on
Right.
how to actually create the
Right.
thumbnail.
But the number one thing that I really noticed, you don't just take a course and just stick to that.
Right.
But you stay on that path, so to speak. But I'm still looking at other YouTubers and other people talking about thumbnails and stuff, and how important the thumbnail is.
Yeah.
Because when people scrolling, when YouTube shows your video, it's a scroll thing. Even back then, before, you don't do thumbnails for shorts, do you? I don't know. See, I gotta
They say the thumbnail should be on all them videos.
Yeah.
From what I've been reading, because it's what catch the eye.
Right, the thumbnail is the most important thing to catch the eye to make people click.
Make them click.
But if you scrolling through the shorts, it's not a click thing. You just scrolling, you stop at that short, I'll go to the next one, I'll go to the next, so it's not really an importance on the shorts as far as the thumbnail. That's what I'm thinking.
So the shorts don't automatically play when they scrolling through, do they? They still have to click. Oh, okay.
Yeah. The way the algorithm works is, if your short is strong, you just put a new, the longer somebody stays on your short, it's telling YouTube this is a good short,
Right.
and then show it to more people on their feed.
Right. Right.
That algorithm is a bad thing, man. So people, I have learned this after the YouTube course, and then we did the YouTube course, and we started a YouTube channel before Shorts even came into existence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Shorts is something, I promise y'all, I'm gonna get into Shorts, and I'm gonna learn and understand the theory behind Shorts and stuff. To throw some shorts up there, I'm not interested in the shorts.
Okay.
I'm interested in the long content, because that's where the money at. That's where the money at.
Yeah.
But a lot of people say there's a lot of money in shorts too, but I don't understand and know that part. You know what I'm saying? So I need to learn that. So if I had money coming from both sides, of
That'd
the
be
shorts,
better.
But your thumbnail, whatever your video is about and your point, in your thumbnail, you gotta have the why. And I always, even in the course in the YouTube growth system, I talk about the why. Why should I click on your video?
Exactly.
Why should I click on your video? Well, just like right now, we're doing a thing right now where everybody is uploading beats, this type beat, free beats or whatever, free beats. So why should they click on my free beat? They can download it, and it's geared toward the rappers. But what I'm doing is I'm gearing it toward the rappers and the beat makers. And say, hey, beat makers, if y'all want to learn how to make beats, you can actually listen to this beat, and you can not only can you download the beat, but you can download every element in the beat separately. So like you can download just the bass line and put it into your own song. Like you ever hear a beat and you like, man, I like that. I like that bass line. Or that 808. See, that's how I want my 808 to sound. Boom. You can download that 808 just like that. And then you can use it in your beat. Yeah. All free.
Oh man, you can't beat that.
Right. So my goal is to try to put up like 1 or 2 of those a week. So in the middle of the summer, when we start marketing and promoting the world's largest rap contest, and we start doing the Zoom calls for the investors and everything. Yeah. This whole idea, this whole thing is so hot. This whole thing is so hot that I got, and it's gonna take podcasts and everything to do to tell everybody all the elements that's going into this.
Right. What's the latest? I know you got some hot stuff going on the website. You always making something pop on that website.
Yeah, let's see. I put the flagship up there because I'm realizing, man, that sometimes you gotta reevaluate yourself. And I was like, okay, Mike, all these years we talking about the world's largest rap contest, and people just register and they just sitting there. They just want to win something. You know, what's in it for me? Remember, I just said that. What's in it for me? So you can log in here, and now that I need my glasses.
I left mine home, y'all. You know I'm out of order.
He left his glasses and stuff.
Driving in the rain without my glasses.
So as soon as you register and you go straight to the activity feed. You know, so the website is built basically for people to network and everything. I've been throwing all kinds of stuff, little things that I want to check this out.
I want to get rid of the unions. SAG has done nothing. Check this out. I made $12,000 for doing Hustle and Flow. Ooh. And then on top of it,
I put this up there because I wanted people to know that my man did Hustle and Flow. You seen the movie, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I was looking at that movie saying to myself, I'm doing it, man. They ain't got a movie. Bruh. He making bank. A movie. Did you hear how much he just said he made? Yeah. That's crazy, man.
With Paramount
compared to what Paramount made. Compared to what Paramount made.
Right.
That's nothing.
And he talks about that, man. Did you see this? Did I show you this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. Check this out. I made $12,000 for doing Hustle and Flow. And then on top of it, what Paramount did, instead of putting my name as Terrence Howard performing the songs, they put performed by DJ. Well, they own DJ. So guess what? The performance royalties went to Paramount.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
And the thing about it is DJ was the
character name.
But see, the whole story, like a lot of people, artists, you know, beat makers, and you gotta learn the game. The business. And while you learning the business, see, and a lot of people don't take time out to learn the business, and they so afraid to get beat that they don't even do nothing. Right. You know, you gotta take a whooping first. You know, like there's been times when I did music for people, and it's almost like, dude, I just want to do the music. If you pay me to do the music, you know, you got a job, a 9 to 5 or whatever the case may be. You can't pay. When I saw that dude, I'm thinking he had to make at least $1 million to do that
automatically
movie.
I'm thinking,
That's what I'm thinking, you know, but in reality, he made $12,000. You know, he just said that.
Right.
So, and I'm like, but did that stop him? He kept going. Right. You know, every time I look, somebody is saying to me, like, I just did a deal, and I told the guy, I said, $500. Like tomorrow, somebody's coming here, and this is like $100 deal.
Right.
I'm like, you know, so, but man, shoot, you should be charging him $100 an hour.
Right.
Yeah, you right. I can charge him $100 an hour, but he ain't gonna pay that. Right. Cause he ain't got no money. No. I'm not, you know, no offense to anything.
And you're building a relationship too, so you know for what's coming up.
But guess what? This is like his maybe 10 or 15 times this guy has came past. You know, so if I would have did it the way my man told me, you should charge him more. If I charge him more, he would win somewhere else.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
He likes the studio, he likes what's happening, and he come in and we get busy. You know what I'm saying? So let's listen to it a little bit more.
They
didn't go to Terrence Howard. They went to
$12,000. That's all I ever made from Hustle and Flow.
Hustle and Flow.
Everything else went right back into Paramount. So now I gotta sue Paramount or send them a letter.
Are you serious?
I gotta send them a letter to say, hey, you guys owe me about 20 years worth of residuals and performance royalties. But I didn't know. I was just trying to pay my rent then. I made $6,000 doing Crash. Crash didn't.
I remember the movie Crash. Yes, that's right. That's right.
The business don't pay actors
remember them
anything.
hearing-
That's why the strike is going on.
I remember hearing that they all took the scale pay wage range for the rates for that Crash movie because once Don Cheadle came on, that's when they was able to get everybody else to come on board. Oh, if Don doing it, I'll do it for whatever it is.
Right,
so
right.
that's why he took that those $6,000 and everybody else.
$6,000.
That's crazy. Then the movie makes how much?
He wasn't the main character in that movie though.
No, he was one of the main characters. Cause you remember the police. He wasn't the main character. It was like an ensemble cast.
Right.
So it wasn't really
Ludacris
one
was in
main.
there?
Yeah, one main character. It was you saw a lot of different
Right.
people, a lot of different times. And Luda was one of the main ones that stuck out.
Yeah, Luda and the other dude, my man, he was cool as I don't know. He played in a couple other movies. I don't remember nobody's name.
Exactly.
I'm old.
Yeah,
But this is a prime example. That's why I put it up on the website. It's a prime example to let people know that when you first get into anything, the business and everything, don't get in for the money.
Right.
These kids now these days, the first thing they do is talk about money. I was ready to buy a beat from somebody, right? And they see all the stuff that I had. So the price goes up. Like, dude, you selling beats for $20 or $24 or something. But when you come here, you want $900 for a beat. I don't have no $900 for a beat when I make my own beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to get you into the business. But if you turn music into money, right? I'm gonna go back here. That's just the main from the main page right here.
Yeah.
How to turn music into money. You have to start, and you start off on some. And a lot of people disagree with me. They probably watching this right now saying that's bull. I ain't doing it like that. No, when I worked with Teddy Pendergrass. I was on tour with Faith Evans and Mickey Howard. My first tour was with Mickey Howard. And I tell people the stories and everything, and I had a great time. And because of me being on tour with Mickey Howard and Faith Evans and telling people these stories, that brought value to the recording studio. Right. The studio stayed booked. Teddy Penn, he did something with Teddy Penn. I want to work with this producer. I stayed booked because my studio time stayed the same. I think it was like $35 to $40 an hour back then, you know. But my point is, I had the stories and the experience. But when I went on tour with Mickey Howard, guess how much money I was making? Zero.
What?
Man, forget that. But when people hear the story,
right,
their imagination. See, you gotta. This is the game now. Turn music into money. I build up my portfolio.
Right.
My resume was there. You know, so people was coming up to me, man, I heard you was on tour with Mickey Howard and Faith Evans and Christopher Williams or whatever, you know. You did a song with Teddy Pendergrass. And I'm like, how did you know that?
Right.
You know, word in the street gets around.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
You know, especially back then before the
social media and all that. Yeah.
Right. So, but at the end of the tour, look, I accepted the deal for free.
Right.
If I didn't accept that free deal, I wouldn't have made the $400 when I was out on the road. I made $400. I said, no, Mom, they paying me now. They paying me, you know, because Christopher Williams fired his sound technicians, and we became their sound technicians. So he was paying.
See,
you know, and it was supposed to be more than that, but he, you know, he paid once or twice. So that was the $400. I put that in my pocket.
Right.
In the last concert, he skipped out on us.
Oh no, Chris, don't do it like that.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then you
so-
got a world of experience too.
Right.
That you know, some of that stuff is priceless. You can't. You can't put a price on the
You can't
experience
put-
that you had.
And I would, if I had to do it again, I'd do it the exact same way, man. I would go half for free. I cut my price in half.
Let's get it.
So, one of the things I try to teach people is how to turn music into money, man. How to stick out from other people, you know, when it's time to sell the beats. And one of the things is offer them more. If you, if an artist trying to buy a beat from you, put them on your website or put them on your YouTube channel or something. You know, put them on your podcast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anything to make that that dollar turn over.
Yes, sir.
You know, and don't look at it. Everybody want to get them big bucks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my manager, when we did the deal with Teddy Pendergrass, we drove up to Pennsylvania. You know, here I am, this little kid, my studio pumping a little bit. You know, and she kept saying, "I can get Ted. You could do a song for Ted." And I'm like, but he got hits and Grammys.
Right.
He don't need me. I'm
Yeah.
a little. So I went up there and I started. What happened was they was trying to do a hip hop song. And that's all I knew was hip hop.
Right,
you know, sample the little kick and snare, trim it down, and you. So all my stuff was like hip hop. I was trying to do Bad Boy, Puffy, Biggie. Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah.
You know,
that was hot back then.
yeah, that's right after the New Jack City had left. So
Okay.
I'm making these dirty beats of everybody getting samples and all that stuff. So now I'm like, I don't know it. I'm kind of like an expert.
Right.
You know, I'm selling beats and stuff. You know, back then I would sell beats. I think the most I sold a beat for was like 1,200.
Okay.
You know, 1,200. Most was 800, and 500. You know, everybody, come on, man, give me a deal. So now we going up to Teddy. We going up to Philadelphia to meet Teddy Pendergrass. You know, and he was like, I know Ted. Like, you know what Ted told me, man. He said, you know what? Out of all the people that she ever brought up here, you the only one that has some talent.
Oh wow.
And I was like,
Wait
what?
a minute. Come on.
So
Teddy P.
So he wanted to hear some of my songs, so I started playing some stuff. He said he didn't want to hear no rap.
Right. Okay.
But so he told me, he said, well, I want you to check this song out, man. We trying to do I'm trying to get the 3D look. We trying to get the we trying to do a hip hop song. And tell me what you think about it. And that joint was terrible, man. I mean, as far as the hip hop sound, the sound, they wasn't getting it
At all.
because they using straight drum machines and the sounds that's coming out of the keyboards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You gotta sample something to get that sound, to get the right tones, you know.
Right.
And I was explaining that to him. I was explaining it to him so well. I said, well, like, listen to this song. You see how the kick and snare sounds? Yeah, okay, yeah. I said, now play your song. You know, and see how it's too clean.
Right,
It sounds
right.
R&B. It sounds like you're trying to do a pop song.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the elements of hip hop
Right.
in there, but it sounds pop.
Yeah.
You know, over and over again. Now check this out. So I'm just going off of what I know, and I'm kicking it with him or whatever the case may be. And then he said, well, I tell you what, how would you like to work on the song for us? I almost fell off the chair.
Yeah, exactly. What? Are you kidding me?
Well, I mean, I gotta say, yeah. I'm like,
right.
what? Yeah. He said, now look, I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't have to impress me. You gotta impress my producers. If my producers like the song, he said, I give you all the track. He said, one stipulation, one thing he's not gonna redo the vocal.
Okay.
I ain't redoing the vocal.
Okay. So
The vocals are done. I'm like, dang, you know, because the vocals. Well, I was talking about the beat, but the vocals ain't hip hop either.
Right,
you know.
right.
So I was like, okay, because you know it's Teddy Pendergrass, you know. So I'm sitting there like, okay. I mean, what I'm gonna say? Well, you know, you got to redo the vocals, man. I ain't gonna. I ain't messing with it. That's the only way I roll. You know, I'm trying to get in.
Right.
I'm like, all right, I'll take a stab at it, man, or whatever. He said, I'm gonna send you everything, and let me know what you know. You go home and work on it. How long you think you need? I said, give me a week. He said, that all?
Yeah.
I said, yeah, about a week or two. I said, 2 weeks, I should have something,
Right.
man. He said, that's it? I said, yeah, man, because this is my full-time job.
Focus on it, yeah.
So,
right.
So we was like, yeah, Teddy, because he can do all this and everything, my manager and everything.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, Mike, you better do the best you can on this song.
Yeah.
I told you I can get you the deal. I'm in the car, we going back home. I'm in a daze, like, I'm about to, what? I'm about to do. Like, dude, I can't wait to get home. Dude, I'm telling everybody,
Right.
dude, I'm about to do a song with Teddy Pendergrass.
Yeah.
I was going off, young. And at the studio, we got this big board, you know, where people book their studio time.
Right.
And you can block out time, you know.
Yeah.
And the people look at the board. That was a selling tool, to be honest.
Exactly.
It was a selling tool. So,
you with Teddy P up in that job.
Yeah.
Trying to the hours you was working on Teddy Pendergrass song.
I swiped out a whole. I locked out. It's a lockout. We used to call it a lockout.
Yeah.
I locked out a whole week.
Ooh.
Studio locked out.
Yeah.
Teddy Pendergrass, I put this on there. Because, see, the board was set up where when you come to book studio time, you can see, like, you know.
Right.
I don't like that.
Who come
You know,
in?
who come in?
What's
He doing,
open?
he doing 5 hours? Yeah. I said, yeah, man, they working on their song.
Right.
So, man, you better book some more hours.
Yeah.
Well, give me 10 then. Give me 10. How much for 10? Ain't not.
Right,
Hey,
right.
a 10-hour session was a lockout, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, and shout out to Diamond. Diamond bought we had contests and stuff, man. Diamond bought a female group who held the record of the most consecutive studio hours paid for. Yeah, they did 15 hours, man.
Okay.
I was in that joint rocking,
Lockout,
yo.
dude.
That's a lockout right
Hell
there.
yeah.
So
15 hours consecutively.
man, so now everybody knows. Man, I'm saying, man, you locked in. Now you can't book no studio time here. I'm doing the Teddy Pendergrass jump.
Right.
All right, well, I'm gonna come afterward. So everybody see the board. They see Teddy on there. I'm told the family members, all the friends, all my friends, everybody know. So now, get up in the morning, man. I'm going to my studio. We're gonna do the Teddy. I'm still psyched. I'm like, oh shit.
Right.
Nah. I gotta come hard.
Right.
I gotta come with something. I'm like, God dang, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. Nah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do. Dang, go on. So I'm like, damn, I'm still excited.
Right.
And then I ain't get nothing done that first day and the second day. And then, especially the second day, because the phone is ringing. Yo, man, what you doing, dog? I know you working on that joint. How's it coming? Yeah, man, it's coming.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone, but I'm like, dude, now the phone is getting on my nerves because I can't focus.
Exactly.
So I'm like, yo, man, y'all keep calling, man. I'm in here trying to I gotta get the song done.
Right.
All right, man, I'm gonna let you go, man. All right, later. People coming past the studio. Yo, man, you working on the joint, ain't you? You working on it. So that was tough, man. It was real tough, man. So I think, to be honest, man, the 2 weeks that I had, I think the last 2 days, man, is where I really put the work in.
Right.
It was crunch time, man.
Yeah,
I had to,
had
so
to deliver, baby.
and I had to come with this strong intro, man. And remember now, he said he wasn't gonna redo no vocals.
Right.
So in hip hop, the chords are distant. It's more like a street. So I had to end up I did 3 versions of the song. I did a song, Let's Talk About It is the name of the song. I did the first version matches his vocals real well.
Right.
The second version was more street. The more street it was, the less it matched his vocals.
Right.
So what happened was, I said, well, this is more street and it's more funky and everything. But sometimes I know when it's like, if I'm playing a chord and he's singing the notes that's in the chord, but sometimes he's singing in between. Maybe they won't notice that, but I noticed it. And but they top produce. I'm thinking they top producers. They know this stuff, right? So I said, you know what? Then I got an all dirty one. I'm all Mike Cross, all street, whatever the case may be. Forget the vocals. He just singing over top of it. They like that version the best.
What?
and they kept telling. So the producers. So now we up there. So we did this song. I said, yeah. So Linda calling. Dang, I ain't want to say her name. Shout out to Linda. That's what her name is. She calling and she like, you ready? We going back up there? Yeah, I'm ready. I got my stuff. This time, not only do I got the 3 songs. I got my keyboard with me. I got all the samples with me. I'm bringing it because me and Tad talking now. Right. And I was like, yo, man, should I bring my keyboards? Yo, bring in whatever you think. Right. Bring everything, man. Bring it all. Bring anything you think. I said, okay, cool. It's better to bring it than to not have it. Exactly. Man, we got up there, man. Them producers was getting on my nerves. And I was thinking that, because they said, yeah, they like it. You know, because we sent the song up there to them. We got our fingers crossed and everything. I'm like, oh, gracious. And so I called Tad. It was 2 days go by, right? I said, yo, man, they checked out the song yet, man? I'm itching. I said, Tad, I'm just going to be honest with you, man. I can't wait. He said, well, you know, I gave it to him. I haven't gotten any feedback yet, but we're going to see. And I said, man, I'm itching, man. I'm hoping that this happens for me, man. This my big break. Yeah, okay, all right. Well, when you come up, we're going to talk about, you know, the money and all that type of stuff, you know. I'm like, all right. I ain't tripping off no money. I want to do the song for Teddy Pendergrass, right? So we get up, we on our way up there. He said, well, they like the song. They want to sit down and talk to you. Oh, shucks. I called the man and said, they want to talk, whatever. Next thing you know, we driving up, right? We driving up. And I'm all excited. I'm like, dang, we did it. We did it. All we got to do is go in the studio, lay it down, mix it, whatever the case may be, we good. So we get ready to get out the car, right? And she goes, look, we ain't taking no less than 20,000, okay? And I looked at her and said, okay.
Right.
But in the back of my mind, I'm like, we gonna take whatever Teddy giving us.
Yeah, right.
You know, so we went up there, man, and we listened to the song and everything, man. It was like, I had to go to the bathroom. Let me tell y'all this story, man. This is a sad story. I had to go to the bathroom, man. Right. So Ted, and that's why I got the. Oh, you probably can't even see it on it. The fish tank in the wall. Oh yeah. The fish tank in the wall is Teddy had a house. In his house, he had a fish tank built in the wall where you could see through to see to the other room. And I said, man, one day, man, I'm gonna have that in my house. Yeah. Oh yeah, you like that? You know, I said, yeah. I said, I'm gonna have a house like this one day, doing music, and I'm gonna have that in my house. Right. So that's why I built that in there like that, where you can see through the other side, right?
Yes, sir.
So we talking and we jamming and everything. We ordered food, we eating and everything. I had to go to the bathroom, so I went. Where the bathroom? I'm going down the hallway, whatever. So I went to the bathroom, right? And I'm like, dang, this is a big house. You know, I'm snooping around a little bit. I'm snooping. All right. Looked around. I looked. I said, it was a big. It looked like a statue of this big dog. And I'm like, I can't. You know, I can't see too well. I'm like, is that a statue? Or that I said, that's too big to be a dog. All of a sudden, that dog said, holy, it's a real dog. My feet started moving. Man, and now I'm embarrassed, right? Because where the dog was at, I ain't had no business being in that part of the house. Man, I was like, that's a nice house. I'm looking around. Then I said, that ain't no dog. That's a nice statue of a dog. That's what I thought it was a statue. I look, that dog, like, what the hell you doing over here? He had the deepest barking. You can hear it all the way down the hall. I know they heard that dog barking. Yeah, they heard it. And I said, man, that dog scared the mess out of me. Tad was like, I know they was looking at me like, You was somewhere you ain't had no business being.
I was you won't be creeping around in this joke no more.
Oh man, but when the song hit the radio, man, and I heard my music on the radio, dude, I was driving down the highway, man. I pulled over, man. I was shouting, screaming,
Yes,
like,
sir. Yeah.
you know, what a wonderful, wonderful feeling.
I know,
man.
I can imagine, bro.
Yeah, so man, you were doing some singing and stuff for people, right?
Yeah. I did a little bit.
I know. I'm not gonna sit there. You know, I know after working for Teddy Pendergrass, man.
No,
the grace of God.
Yeah, I know that it's interesting because I did some work at Sigma Sounds. I think that's in Philly. I don't think, and it's round around all up in the hills, up in the back. And I don't think it is where Teddy had been recording at that time. But they did mention that he did record through that. But we was up there with Pretty Poison and Miles J.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and a couple other people was up there, and we was doing some stuff from DC. But yeah, you know, a couple of those, you know, Howard Hewitt and Jeffrey Osborne. We had a couple of shows with them jokers on.
See, we from the old school.
Yeah, I know. I was like, who? But we had some good times and some great experiences, and we have some knowledge of the business that we want to share with y'all, man. So you don't have to go through some of the madness that people are going through now in this music industry.
Right, man. It's funny, man, because it's a network. That's why I called it the music recording network. It's all about networking, man, to get your music out there. Because did you know that Teddy Pendergrass' daughter brought Boys to Men to her father, Teddy? And Teddy turned him down.
What?
Yeah, you know, because it's all about timing also.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so,
true.
I mean, can you imagine, like, Anita Baker got turned down now. You know, she got turned down before she got a deal.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely, people be thinking sometimes that people are one-hit wonders. They don't, man, y'all don't know. These jokers done work 10, 15, 20 years in the trenches before anybody ever hear who the hell they are. So
Right. You know, a lot of people came through my recording studio, like Raheem Devon. You know, he got a deal. What's the
Wale? Did he ever?
Yeah, Wale. Well, Wale didn't come through my studio, but I worked at Face's studio,
right.
And Wale came through there with Raheem Devon and I forgot the guy name on the radio.
And you know what?
What's the dude remember we went up there and the guy was showing you something and the dude on the radio station was on the videos that
Easy Street.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy had put together this production, and that's when the dude from the Redskin died. 21.
Okay, yeah. Taylor.
Yeah.
Taylor was his last name.
Sean Taylor.
Sean Taylor,
Yeah, Sean Taylor had died, so they did a tribute, and Wale was there. Big G.
Okay,
Go-Go Band. I know all these guys, man. Shout out to the Go-Go crew.
Yeah.
And I was just learning how to shoot video, and I had retired from the music industry. I was done with music.
Yeah.
But my man Face owned the studio, who I taught him, like, I taught him everything he know, right? Nah, I taught him and gave him his start, and now he got like 2 big full-fledged recording studios. So he's like, yo, man, if you come work with me, man, I know we have a tight team and everything. So now I'm working at his studio.
Right.
He used to work at my studio, but now I'm working at his studio. And I'm getting in where I can fit in, so to speak. So I bought this camera. The guy was telling me, you need to buy a camera with 3 heads or 3 something, you know. So I bought the best camera I can buy back then, and I shot the Sean Taylor behind the scenes, because they had the Channel 5 big cameras in
Right,
there.
right.
Raheem done bought all this top of the line stuff in
Yeah.
there. So I'm like, recording. Like I recorded Wale. I recorded his vocals.
Yeah.
All I did was hit the record
Right,
button. After
right.
Face and set everything up,
Yeah.
right? But I recorded Wale.
Yeah.
That's on my resume.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So he had just gotten with Rick Ross and the
Right.
crew, and he didn't have a big name or anything yet, but he was
Okay.
hustling. He was
Right.
doing his thing. So I'm like, yo, man, I got this thing, man. I gave him a card and everything. Oh, yeah, no doubt, dude. I'll
Right.
check you out, okay. And that was all, that's the extent of the conversation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Raheem Devon, he used to come to my recording studio.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, spending money there.
Yeah.
And it's funny, man. Shout out to Raheem, boy. That dude, when he first started, man, he was doing like 14-part harmonies and
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
I'm like, what the heck is you doing? But you're learning.
Right.
He was learning
Right.
back then. He was doing all kinds of crazy. Yeah, man, do this, put this here, and I'm like, dude, you're doing way too much.
Right.
But he was developing.
Exactly.
All his ideas that was in his mind and everything, he getting out
Right.
through music.
Yeah.
And now the tables done turned. Because I've been out for about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Raheem done got a deal, and he the man.
Yes, sir.
He's the man. So next thing you know, he's such a man that I'm over here trying to record him while he laying down like scratch vocals and
Right.
everything. But I'm not working fast enough.
Oh.
I'm
Right.
because my equipment was like everything was like outboard gear.
Right.
I'm on the computer. I got weak computer skills. I can't even click. Okay, you ready? Hit the record. Hit the record.
Oh,
click.
no.
Come on, man. You moving too fast,
Right,
man. You
right.
messing up my vibe. I'm
Right.
like, okay, I got it now. I gotta go ahead. All right, well, let's try it again. All right. Click. Wait a minute. Start all over.
Oh,
Click.
no.
Okay, you ready? Click.
I've been
Come
ready.
on, man. You moving too slow, man. You
Right.
messing up my vibe.
Oh no.
So Face had to take over,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
He said, "Come on, man. Let's see how we." Man, them boys was in there dropping vocals.
Boom, boom, boom.
Jesus, I was like, "See, this how you gotta do." When Face hear him mess up,
Right.
he would automatically stop it and almost start over. They was
Yeah,
locked.
Right. Yeah.
They was
yeah,
locked.
yeah,
I was like, "Gene, young."
yes, sir.
Face, I ain't teach you that now, man. You just gotta get used to it, man. You got to, things. It's on the computer and everything is faster now.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, I'm waiting. I'm used to waiting for the tapes to rewind
Right. Oh.
and lock back up first. They gotta lock up, and then we okay, let's roll.
And then, oh my God, yeah, we passed that.
Yeah, man. So
And it's funny. I'm just remembering. Speaking of lockout, I know me and my brother had a shout out to Night Flight Studio.
Oh, yeah,
we had
yeah,
a session at Night Flight, and Gerald Levert came and took our time, bro. Locked us out, blocked us out the time because he had a show at the
What?
at Constitution Hall.
you know what? That's the time. Right around that time
Yeah.
is when my studio was pumping at my spot.
Okay.
Because I started off at Night Flight. Me and my dad helped build Night Flight.
Okay.
So, and it's funny because Kevin, we thought we was going, when we stripped everything out. Can you imagine? We said, man, we're gonna do this in one whole day, 24 hours. Nobody gonna sleep. Nothing. All right, cool.
Yeah.
It was me, Kevin, Lil Rick, my father, and Scotty Beast.
Okay.
Rest in peace to Scotty
Yes,
Beast,
yeah.
man. I didn't even want to say that name, man. Rest in peace to
Yes,
Scotty Beast
sir.
was the man.
I'm telling you.
And we all in there. It's about 3-4 o'clock. Rick, slick little Rick, slick Rick. I be back going to the bathroom. That boy jumped in his car and went home. We still gutting out the place. We still gutting out the studio, right? We thought we was gonna take all that equipment out, gut the room out, and rebuild Night Flight all in one night. Man, I was looking at Kevin. Me and Kevin was the last one. My father's a night hawk.
Okay.
So he was good. I'm in that joint. He said, man, pass me that.
Sleep. Trying to pass.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Hold it up, man. I'm holding it, man. I'm holding it. I'm like, because I had already gave up because I knew.
Yeah. I'm done. I'm waiting for Kev to check out. I'm done.
like, dude, look what time it is. There's no way in the world we ain't even built nothing.
Right.
We still undoing stuff.
We gonna do it, bro.
Man, look, man, we're gonna have to come back tomorrow. I said, yeah, you right about that. That woke me up.
I was waiting on that.
You right, we had to come back. Man, it took us a whole week to build that thing, man.
That sounded like it.
I was working my tail off though, man.
know
I was
that's
working.
right.
We had the wires ran in the floor. We had to raise the floor. My father came, because he had the equipment behind him.
Right.
You know, it was like you got your compressors and all that outboard gear. So we raised the floor up so that all the wiring can go up under the floor and come up to the mixing board, you know, and vice versa.
Right.
So I came up with that idea where I said, first Kevin was going to build the floor and, you know, we lay all the wires and then close the floor in. What if a wire go short or something? You can't get to it.
Right.
We wasn't thinking that far,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? So I said, man, we gonna have to be able to get back and forth into that. I'm glad I did that, man. Kept, nah, man, once the wire's there, it's gonna be good. Man, so I built a trap door. I said, look, we put it on hinges so it can come open, just in case we gotta get in there. Man, you never know. All right, man. All right, okay. You know, cause it was wasting time.
Yeah.
Shoot.
You did that, bro.
Especially in the beginning, man. We was in that trap door almost every other day.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Exactly.
And every time we opened it, Ken was like, man, I'm glad you built this trap door, you know.
Right.
So when I built my studio, and I had always had a little less room for some reason.
Right.
And the floor, I said, because I had the equipment behind here also, and I had on both sides, but the equipment is all over here, can run down this way, no problem.
Right.
Them wires caused, so to have the wires to run all the way around there to come around, I said, man, this is gonna be hard. But I had my trap doors though. I had my trap doors, so yeah, man. So
yes, sir.
people don't realize how much experience. It's a lot of experience,
Right.
you know, going on that people don't realize that it's about that experience. Oh man, I don't even know.
I think so. We've been way over 30 minutes. I want to say. That joke, every 30 minutes you gotta hit it in the back.
Yeah. The cameras, and I was like, when I bought the cameras and stuff, man, they Canons. So this one, this is a Canon that's recording, but it's the computer doing the recording. So it'll record as long as we got hard drive space.
Right, okay.
But this one record 30 minutes because the camera's not doing the recording. You know what I'm saying? The camera's not doing the recording. But this one, the camera's doing the recording.
Okay.
But anyway, man. But yeah, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of experience and memories. And
man.
All kinds of good stuff, man. I remember
Scotty Beats.
Oh, man. Look, I wasn't gonna bring Scotty Beats back up.
Yeah, because I want to say one more thing about Scotty.
Yeah, that's what, man.
But because of Scotty, me learning and from Scotty Beats, if I didn't learn from Scotty, I probably would have nowhere near got that deal with Teddy Pendergrass. Because Scotty was the one that was telling me, nah, man, you gotta sample your beats. So he taught me all the fundamentals of sampling. He had racks and back then with the floppy disk.
Yeah.
He had a big old thing of floppy disk and go through the disk and everything and pull out and load the sample up. Like this dirty kick drum and all that. So Scotty, when I started my studio, I would find the old, you get your old records and all that type of stuff, right? And you find where it's hardly no vocals or no instruments. You want the kick and the snare as much as you can by itself.
Right.
So I'm finding all the songs. Some songs I like, but it ain't no break. It ain't no way to get the kick and snare. So you just move on to the next song. Move on to the next song. Scotty taught me all this. Man.
Right.
So now, like a secret weapon you know, Scotty was like, what I do is, because cassette tape is analog.
Right.
So I would sample it, and then I record each sample back into a cassette tape to give it more of a round sound, more of a tape sound, more of a saturation sound.
Yeah.
And then I sample it again. So I'm going home. I got my little tape. I got a Tascam tape recorder.
Right.
So I got my samples all set up, and I'm boom, boom, one at a time, recording it to the tape. I got the levels set right. Boom, 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 boom. And then I take all the samples off the tape and put it back into the sample machine. And that's what I had right there, that curse wheel. I was the curse wheel king, baby.
Sir. The curse wheel. Yeah, so, Scotty B. Shout out to Scotty. He dropped a lot of jewels on the jokers that came through the studio, especially if you had your mind open to listen to the information that he was sharing with you, but he was chock full of that stuff.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, man. That was my man. He was cool as I don't know what.
Man.
But I'm gonna tell you one thing. He ain't do no building.
Oh no, Scotty wasn't about to do no building, man.
He ain't do no building,
see
man.
y'all when y'all get finished.